this is Tri-State Finest. Today we're here with one of South Jersey's own 400-meter king, definitely an amazing role model, Brandon Outlaw. How are you, Jay?
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm good. How are you?
Chilling. To start off with, I know you're amazing at the 400, and that's one of the hardest races on the track. What is your mindset of choosing that race, and how did you start it?
So I never really chose the 400. I started running track when I was about 7 years old, so it's kind of naturally gravitated towards the 400. And like you said, it is a really tough race, so it was hard to keep up with throughout the years, but I ended up having a lot of success with it. So that kind of brought me to high school, ended up still running well in high school, and that brought me to where I am today in college.
Yeah, so 400 kind of chose you.
Exactly.
What would be like your most memorable meet or race before college?
No question, meet the champs, senior year 400. That was the I've been wanting to win meet the champs ever since I was a freshman and didn't even make it, didn't even get to run. So winning the senior year and kind of winning the state title meant a lot to me, you know.
Yeah,
That was easily my most memorable moment.
Definitely. Now you're a star at the University of Virginia. How is college going for you so far?
Sheesh, I don't know about star, but college it's been an up and down experience for real. I got to UVA, and I mean, I love school. I love University of Virginia. I love my major. I love everything about it. My first semester in college, I had a lot of success indoors. I broke a couple school records, and then outdoors, kind of plagued by hamstring injuries. Second year, same thing, like injuries. Year just went horrible. So I didn't really have a great college experience in track and field until this year, until my third year indoors. And I got a chance to break the school 400 record indoors, and then Corona hit in March and just kind of wiped out all the progress and everything we had made. So it's definitely been an up and down battle, but it's been overall a good experience.
Yeah, I think I definitely saw it on Twitter when you broke the school record, and that's like an amazing thing. Congratulations on that.
I appreciate that, bro.
So I want to talk about a little bit more about your track career in general. So I know in high school you played football as well, and you're a really good football player. But what made you choose track to pursue in college instead of football?
Right. So it was definitely more of a dream to play football in college rather than run track. Track was definitely always a part of who I was, but I didn't have the same love for it like I have for football. And it was the same kind of situation where track brought me, you know, I wanted sports to take me somewhere or get me into a school that I wouldn't normally be able to get into. And I had a lot of good academic schools in the mix for track. And for football, the offers just weren't the same like they were for track and field. I really only had Power 5 attention from like a couple football schools. Like I know Rutgers was the biggest football school for me. But for track, I had a lot of different schools: North Carolina, Miami, Iowa, UNC, Virginia, and track and field kind of took me to Virginia, and I'm glad. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I think that really worked out for you because, like you said, you broke the 400-meter record, and even during your freshman year, you broke a few records. When you broke the 400-meter record this year, what was like your mindset after it, and like how were you gonna keep attacking for eventually your outdoor season that we didn't get, but now shaping it to your indoor season of this coming year?
Yeah, so breaking the record meant a lot because I had a trash season prior to that race, or to kind of that one ACC conference meet. I was not doing well on the track. A lot of things just weren't going my way. It was a lot of bad races, and to come together at the big meet, it really did mean a lot to me. And to have my dad there, I know me and my dad had a moment after the race, like, wow, he kept saying, you did it, you finally did it, whatever. So that was really big for me. And that meet was kind of the building block. You know, I wasn't finished there. I had a lot of big plans for the future. I was really motivated by that. I was gonna let that one meet fuel me to know I could be successful in college, because it's been a battle these past 3 years, battling through injuries to finally get where I'm at. So it was really disappointing to have the season canceled, but looking forward. I'm optimistic for next year.
That's always good. And like you said, you battled injuries like throughout your freshman year and your sophomore year. So what was your mindset like to keep yourself motivated to make sure that you were staying in shape and not losing everything that you had beforehand?
All right, that's a tough question. What motivated me? It was really the fear of being average. Like high school, I didn't have average careers in football or track. So to come to college and just be like kind of labeled as average or just, I don't know, middle of the road, I hated that. That really like, I don't know. I just never wanted to be average in track and field, especially having so much success in high school and coming to college and just having injuries, not performing well. That was disappointing. So definitely, I'd say the fear of being average kind of motivated me to keep striving for the top and to get better.
That's great.
I don't know if you know this, but Coach Forrest would talk super highly of you, the track coach at St. Augustine Prep. And he would tell me and Sincere all the time stories about you and when you were there and your experiences. So we looked up to you a lot. We thought of you as like such a good, big role model and a star to us, basically. So what advice would you give to somebody else that looks up to you?
What advice would I give to somebody else? That's cool what you said about Forrest too. He's a good guy. But advice I would say is, and it's not to sound cliche, but like don't listen to all the noise around you. People are gonna talk, people are gonna say things, people are gonna tell you you can't do things. I remember even in my high school experience, I would tell people things that I wanted to do. And this is before I got like kind of good in track to where I was gonna receive scholarship offers like, oh, I want to run at a really big school. I want to do this and that. Or I want to play football at a big school. And I remember just older kids, even at my high school, used to laugh at me like, yeah, right. Like, you're never going to play there. Like, that's not. So I would really say just don't listen to the noise. You can kind of achieve anything as long as you work for it. You work really hard. You really can accomplish what you want to.
Definitely. And you have been super successful in track. What are your future plans with the sport? I
haven't really talked to anybody about this outside my family, but Olympic trials has been kind of the goal I set. Like I really wanted to, this year I wanted to hit that 45.2 and make trials. I don't know what it's gonna be now. It's probably gonna be looser with Corona and everything, but 2021 trials are like what I really want to do. And then once I get there, I'll figure out the rest, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely could see it happening. I've seen you run the floor. I can see you busting out. Crazy stuff.
I appreciate it, man.
Lastly, what keeps you like motivated through this whole pandemic right now, staying focused and trying to get better?
To be honest, I don't do anything outside of a few online classes and then working out and playing 2K all day. One thing that's been motivating me is that I'm not nearly as active as I was when I was at school. And so every time I step on a scale, I'm really disappointed in myself. I've been gaining weight like crazy. So I really just had to stop eating poorly and really get myself together. That's probably been the thing that's motivated me is putting on so much weight. I gained like 10 or 12 pounds as soon as I came home. It was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, wild.
Who are your biggest motivators and influences in life in general?
Definitely family. Nothing really motivates me like my family. And I don't, even a lot of times when I doubt myself and I don't think I can do it, my family is right there to tell me I can and remind me who I am and what I can do. And I definitely say family's my biggest motivator because I definitely doubt myself more times than I should. And I know especially my mom and my dad are always there telling me like, you can do it, like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. And end up surprising myself in the long run.
Yeah. A lot of people say they do a lot of stuff on their own, and you definitely need that family back, and you can't do anything on your own. For real.
Can't do anything on my own. Nothing.
We're going to go to our next segment. My first question is, who was your first or one of your first celebrity crush?
It was crazy. The first thing that came to mind was Lauren London at ATL.
Give me back my necklace.
Yeah, I think that was my first ever celebrity crush. I don't know. I love that movie, and I think she was the first one.
Yeah, that's an amazing pick.
What's your go-to warm-up song?
Go-to warm-up song? I don't know if I have a song. Album that comes to mind is Championships by Meek. I'll probably put that on shuffle. That's my go-to.
Oh, scary, I was turning the cameras off, please.
Playlist probably is that album.
Yeah. What's one of the most embarrassing track stories that you can remember off film?
Definitely New Balance National senior year. Ran the race of my life. Like got second, finished up, and I ended up getting DQ'd because I was stepping all over the line on the third, coming around the home stretch. Oh, man, I swear I took like 10 steps on the line, got DQ'd. I've never been more disappointed in myself. That was pretty embarrassing.
That's the worst.
Yeah, especially since that was the first time I ever got DQ'd.
Yeah, because it's not even like you can really tell when it's happening because you're just running afterwards. It's like, you're out here.
What's your favorite food?
I don't know if I have a favorite food. Favorite side dishes are definitely yams and mac and cheese. Favorite like straight entree might be, I don't know, I love surf and turf. I love steak and I love lobster, so I'll probably pick that.
What's your favorite shoe that you have in your closet?
Favorite shoe?
Yeah.
Jordan 1. Hands down, Jordan 1. I love Jordan 1s. Jordan 1 or Jordan 11s, either one of those.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Hope I don't get hate for this one. The Wolf of Wall Street's my favorite movie. I love that movie, man.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to our next segment. It's the Would You Rather segment. My first question is, would you rather be as talented as Beyonce or be as business savvy as Jay-Z?
Talented as Beyonce. Would that be talented in singing? Or would that be in anything?
Anything perform, like, I mean, not anything. Yeah, anything. Like, you have as much talent as her in whatever field you want.
Who's richer?
Who's richer?
Is it close?
Jay-Z's like a lot richer, I'm pretty sure.
A lot richer. Wasn't it? It was close at one point, right? Then they make the same. Okay. I'll probably pick business savvy. I'm a business major. I'll pick business savvy and Jay-Z.
Yeah, I think Beyonce is catching up now because she just started the stuff with like
No,
Adidas.
I lied. Give me Beyonce's talent. I'll apply that to a sport. Give me Beyonce's talent, actually. I lied.
Would you rather win the Open 4 or the 4x4?
Open for all day.
Okay.
And that's not even to say I'm a bad teammate or anything. I would just rather have the individual accolades.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather your phone get hacked or your house get robbed?
Like they have access to the information in my phone?
They can go in there, take everything out, or put stuff up.
How much did my house get robbed for?
Whatever they want to take out of there.
Sheesh. I guess my phone getting hacked. I guess. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
I can't let nobody use my phone, but I'll probably say my phone getting hacked.
Would you rather text only in emojis or never be able to text again?
Text only in emojis. That would get annoying. That would get real irritating after a while. Damn. I guess text only in emojis, and I just won't text that often. Interesting question.
Would you rather only be able to shout or only be able to whisper?
Oh wow, shouting would get real irritating after a while. But God forbid I was ever in a loud environment, I couldn't talk to nobody. Probably shout. Yeah, I'll probably say shout.
Yeah.
Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or 20 minutes early?
20 minutes early all day. What is late gonna get you?
Exactly. All right, that's the end of this segment. Would you like to shout out your Instagram?
Yeah. Go follow me on IG, Outlaw1_. Same thing on Twitter.
Definitely. All right, thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you coming and talking with us.
I appreciate you having me, man. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'll talk to you boys.
All right.